I'm Melvindale High School Principal Trevor Kessel. Students and families, I want to take a moment to remind you that tonight is a celebration. It's a moment that you will be remembering for the rest of your life. So please, be excited, be loud, be Cardinals, and cheer on your classmates, savoring the moment. Also, please be respectful of others and give them the opportunity to savor their moment as well. Before we do begin, I'd like to recognize our special guests who are here to honor you this evening. From our Board of Education, please stand as I recognize you. President Matthew Rader, Vice President Amber Cochran, Treasurer Alex Atanasovsky, Secretary Michael Colmorgan, and Trustee Dr. Handan Harhara. Also behind me helping out with the stage is our Superintendent, Mr. Ryan Vronisic. You'll see him in a moment. We also have our Assistant Superintendent, Jacqueline Parker, and members of our central office staff. All district staff who work behind the scenes to make tonight happen. I'd like to thank our Director of Operations, Elfie Hervey, was not able to make it this evening, but she's a person who definitely helped to make all this happen with all of her staff. Our commencement organizers, Debbie Perkins, Katie Blair, Sarah Gillerin, if they're visible. Our senior class sponsor, Mahmoud Bader. Now, to begin the ceremony, please welcome Senior Class President Angelina Fitzgerald to lead us in the Pledge of Allegiance.
That's what I'm talking about.
Please stand. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Go Cardinals!
So this year, we made a decision to make a slight change in tradition and bring in a keynote speaker from outside of the district. Frankly, those of you dressed in red gowns are probably here enough for me anyway. So this year, we have chosen Amira David from WXYZ Channel 7 Detroit. Amira David is an Emmy-winning journalist responsible for anchoring weekend evening newscasts and leading flagship coverage of the station's signature feature initiative, Two Americas. Amira began at WXYZ in 2017, where she began carving out a niche as a specialty reporter on consumer-based issues through series like The Rebound Detroit, Don't Waste Your Money, and Taking Action for You. Amira launched her TV journalism career working at NBC News' Washington, D.C. bureau, where she took on a multi-platform role working as a White House producer, assignment desk manager, and production assistant. She's a Detroit native who grew up on the city's east side, attended Detroit public schools, and was deeply entrenched in Metro Detroit's vibrant Arab American community. A proud Wolverine, Amira is a graduate of the University of Michigan, Ann Arbor, and has a master's degree from Columbia University's Graduate School of Journalism in New York City. In 2016, Amira was awarded the Best Anchor category by the New York Festival's World's Best TV and Films. In 2021, she was awarded an Emmy for excellence in coverage through The Rebound Detroit, credited for helping viewers navigate uncertain financial times during the height of COVID-19. When she's not reporting, she enjoys scoping out new eateries in Metro Detroit, salsa dancing, traveling, and connecting with viewers on social media. Find her on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter if you'd like to follow the journey. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Amira Davey.
Thank you for the social media plug. Wow, what an honor to be here. First and foremost, good evening to honored guests, esteemed faculty members, proud parents, and of course, to this incredible, and might I add, gorgeous graduating class of 2023. Yes, we can clap. It wasn't that long ago, or so I like to think, that I was in your very same shoes. I know that some of you are buried in deep thought, feeling a combination of nerves and excitement about the unknown before you. And I know some of you are sitting there simply wondering, who is this girl? And what's for dinner? I can't solve your dinner dilemma, but let me tell you about who I am and what I'm here to talk about. I'm here to talk about your pen, your power. Bear with me as I explain. Before I was Amira David, WXYZ news anchor, I was simply Amira, born in Detroit to Arab parents, and like many of you, the child of immigrants. My mom and dad, as you'd imagine, had high hopes that their daughter would become a lawyer, a doctor, or an engineer. Any of those would have been fine. But instead I told them I wanted a career in TV journalism. They were thrilled. I knew what I wanted, but I was filled with doubt that I could achieve it. Because when I was growing up, there were no Arab Americans on my local TV stations. In fact, there were very few people with ethnic sounding names like mine, so it was really hard to imagine there being a place for me in this industry. I had a lot of doubts, but I also had the passion to press on. To my surprise, I got accepted to my dream journalism school at Columbia University in New York City. This was the Ivy League of journalism schools. I was ready to do cartwheels, but the excitement was tempered and short-lived because upon further review, I realized I had been rejected from their prestigious TV program and instead accepted into their print writing program, which was not the program I wanted to be a part of. It was discouraging. I thought I must not be good enough. Again, I was filled with immense doubt, but I decided to press forward. I accepted admission and quickly found an upside. You see, the disadvantage of being accepted into that TV track is that it's so rigorous, students often don't have the time to do internships, and internships are critical. But as a print major, I could. So I took advantage of the flexibility I had that my peers didn't, and landed an internship at the prestigious ABC News headquarters in New York City. It was surreal. Each and every day, I got to watch news legend Diane Sawyer get prepared for the 6:30 evening news. I got to bump into journalism greats like Barbara Walters and Christiane Amanpour. I got to wear the hats of a production assistant and assistant news producer. I got something that was worth more than a TV class. I got an experience that proved crucial to me landing my first big job, making a whopping $12 an hour. But nonetheless, it was a job. After about a year working in production, I decided it was my time to shine, to move from behind the camera to in front of it. So I applied for a reporter job in two of the smallest cities in America, cities that have a reputation for hiring inexperienced wannabe reporters like me. I had 2 great interviews at both stations and all the confidence that I would have 2 job offers in hand in no time. Do you know what I got instead? 2 rejections. Yep, it stung. And again, I felt that self-doubt creeping in. Did that mean I wasn't good enough? Would I ever get to live out my TV reporting dream? I didn't know, but I thought that's okay. I'll press forward. And I took the only job I could get in Washington, D.C., not a reporting job. It was a producer role at a foreign news channel. And soon after taking it, my boss said to me he'd give me a chance. He said, pitch me a story and maybe I'll put you on TV. So I did. And all of a sudden, I found myself live on TV to an international audience. It didn't take long before I got promoted to become an on-air correspondent with once-in-a-lifetime opportunities to travel on assignment to places like Cuba and India. Life was great. But a few years later, I was ready to return home to Detroit. Time to shine in my hometown. While exploring opportunities, I came here and I met with all 3 of the news stations that were here at the time. I was feeling pretty good about my chances, but my confidence was quickly shaken when one newsroom leader I met with, who was clearly skeptical of my non-traditional experience, suggested I might not be good enough yet to work in Detroit, making a joke that since I'd be so visible to people who knew me, like my friends and family, that I'd have to be careful not to, quote, embarrass them. Yep, it stung. And I was flooded by thoughts that maybe I wasn't good enough. But I think you know what I did next. I ignored it and I pressed forward. And soon after, I got the call of my dreams. WXYZ7 needed an anchor and reporter, and I, they said, was the perfect person for the job. Yes. Fast forward 6 years, and I have told some of the most meaningful stories this community has to offer. I've won a prestigious Emmy Award for excellence in reporting, and I'm currently a nominee for 2 more. I find out if I win next week. Wish me luck. But even more rewarding than those shiny statues is the fact that I was asked to speak before you today. And I really mean that. It is an honor. I have to admit that when invited, everything in me wanted to say no. Public speaking, even for me, isn't easy. I thought to myself, what could I possibly have to offer to these young adults? Imagine all these years later, self-doubt still exists. You see, it follows you throughout your life as you naturally push through bigger and bigger opportunities. It is attached to everything you aspire to do and be, and if you are doing life the right way, it never goes away. So your job is to simply practice ignoring it. Because on the other side of fear and doubt and rejection is the you want to be. The powerful you who can't be broken. Let's do a quick exercise. Everybody close your eyes. Close your eyes. Imagine for a moment you have a blank book. You're filling the pages with the story of you, your life. Each stroke of your pen is filled with passion as you bring your dreams and aspirations to paper. The words are pouring effortlessly onto the page, but you keep having to pause. Your hand keeps stopping because of the twists and turns handed to you. It's initially disruptive, but then you catch sight of your hand and you're hit with this sense of calm. The revelation that in your story, you and only you are holding the pen. You can open your eyes. I want you to understand that in your story, you're the only person with the power to create the plot and even the characters, meaning the people you choose to surround yourself with. That means when you get to a twist, because there will be twists, you have the power to choose the action and the response. Will you succumb to self-doubt, or will you press forward? You see, life is just one big fat storybook. It has multiple chapters with unlimited opportunities. It's not just one chapter, it's however many you want it to be. Each chapter can be more meaningful than the one before it, as long as we recognize that we are the authors of our own lives. It was tech giant Steve Jobs who said, quote, "The only person you are destined to become is the person you decide to be." The only person you are destined to become is the person you decide to be. If that doesn't inspire you, perhaps this will. When I was preparing for this speech, I wanted some input. So I did what any modern journalist would do. I went to social media for help. I asked my followers to share what message they would convey to you. I couldn't believe it, and this is the honest truth. Over 200 people from across the country had chimed in within an hour. I could not keep up with the responses, and I was getting personal messages into my social media inbox for days. Everybody wanted a footprint on your graduation. I'll read you a few of their responses. IG handle Rita Buddy wanted me to tell you, "You survived high school during a global pandemic. You're already stronger than you know. If you can get through that, you can get through anything." IG handle Sabrina Espinal, "Build a life that you love and know that you will reinvent yourself multiple times." And then there's IG handle Mike Wolfhook, who wants you to have fun. He writes, "Always find something to smile about, laugh about, dance about." Why do I share this with you? I share it because I want you to understand that absolute strangers believe in you. They took time out of their busy day to craft words of wisdom for you, and they were passionate about making sure I conveyed it. Isn't it inspiring to know the world around you cares? It's not just your friends, your parents, your teachers, your own little community. Strangers want you to succeed. They believe in your power. And now all you have to do is go pick up that pen and make the choice to believe in it yourself. The universe is eagerly awaiting the unique contributions only you can make. So go get at it. Thank you, Melvindale High School, for having me. It was an honor. And again, to the gorgeous class of 2023, congratulations.
We will now be honoring our top 10%, which are known as Scholars of Distinction. The following students who are Scholars of Distinction, the following graduates who are Scholars of Distinction, please rise and be recognized when I call your name. Hala Al-Amri, Ahmed Mohsen. Diana Segura Nunez. Joselito Lucero Nijara. Khulud Almaresi. Emily Carrion. Minal Al-Sufi. Ashley Hindershot. David Hernandez. Hector Hernandez. And Angelina Fitzgerald. Thank you. Before I bring up the salutatorian and the valedictorian, I'd like to recognize our academic top 10. When I call your name, please stand. Number 10, Arwa Yahia. Number 9, Kola Alamri. Number 8, Muad Alafifi. Number 7, Hussein Amoseni. Number 6, Tony Derry. Number 5, Eric Uruguay. Number 4, Mariana Gerardo Bustamante. Number 3, Amir Abdulrahman. Thank you. Our salutatorian is Adam Munassar. His GPA is 4.22. His parents are Faisal and Anissa Munassar. Adam has been involved with the National Honor Society, Student Council, DECA, Engineering Club, the wrestling team, and the Council of Athletics and Leadership. Adam has done volunteer work with both the MHS blood drives and the Shop with a Cop program. He has also worked at Smoothie King for the past 3 years. His favorite high school memory is competing at the DECA state competition and staying downtown with his friends. After graduation, Adam plans to attend the University of Michigan, Ann Arbor, where he plans to major in computer science and then pursue a career as a software engineer. Adam Munassar is this year's salutatorian.
Try to make this as quick as possible. Good evening, families, friends, esteemed faculty, and my fellow high school classmates. My name is Adam Munassar. Welcome to the class of 2023 commencement ceremony. First and foremost, I want to say Alhamdulillah. My success is not but through Allah. In Him I have placed my trust, and to Him I turn in humbleness. Thank you to all my teachers, classmates, friends, and any individual who has made an impact in my life. Looking forward to school is not something a lot of students think of. But when you have the best group of friends, class, community, and teachers who encourage the best out of you, it makes waking up every day a whole lot easier. Thank you to my brothers Amir and Ilyas. Amir, thank you for being the older brother I always looked up to. Thank you for allowing me to wear your clothes, although the roles have switched recently. Ilyas, thank you for always being available whenever I'm bored, whether that's watching YouTube together or me destroying you in chess, Fortnite, or COD. And thank you both for saying yes to me whenever I asked to play catch in the front yard or verse in basketball. Just to let you know, yes, I always let you win. For it is those moments where we will look back and reminisce about the good old days, even if it cost me a chipped tooth, scar on my back, and a broken leg. Thank you. Growing up, I was always the problem child, running, breaking and ruining stuff, plugging things I wasn't supposed to into outlets, and even trying to build an underground fort in my backyard. To quote my dad, even the birds flew away when I stepped outside. But this was considered fun to me. This was how I expressed my curiosity. And although it might have caused them gray hairs, my parents always supported my ambitious, slightly psychotic dreams. The freedom they gave me as a child grew my creativity and interest in learning. But I also want to make sure I don't leave out the part that little Adam never saw, the part that makes you guys my role models. You both went through multiple jobs to support our boys, but no matter what your situation was, you always gave us whatever we wanted, whenever we wanted, while also making us 3 strong men. And Mom, I will never forget the days of you waking up in the morning and going to class, going to working during the day and raising us at night. You two are the strongest people I know of. Thank you. Thank you for providing me with all the resources that led me to this position today. And so that leads me to the 3 points I want to share this evening, a message that was followed by little 8-year-old Adam, which paved my way here today. First, stay curious. Curiosity is the engine of achievements. It is the spark that ignites our minds and propels us forward on a lifelong journey of discovery. In a world that is ever evolving, where new technologies, ideas, and opportunities emerge every day, staying curious becomes even more important. Curiosity is what pushes us to ask questions, seek answers, and explore the unknown. It allows us to challenge the status quo, take on different perspectives, and continuously learn and grow. Let us embark on this exciting adventure with open minds and hearts, embracing our innate curiosity. Let us never lose sight of the wonders that await us, and let curiosity be the guiding force that propels us towards a future filled with endless possibilities. Second, say yes. Life is full of opportunities and experiences, and by saying yes, we open ourselves to a world of possibilities. Saying yes means stepping outside of our comfort zones, taking risks, and embracing the unknown. Saying yes means embracing new friendships, exploring different passions, and challenging ourselves to reach new heights. When we say yes to life, we break free from constraints of fear and self-doubt, and we begin to truly live. As we stand at the thresholds of our futures, I urge you to say yes with courage and enthusiasm. Say yes to new adventures, to taking on leadership roles, to embracing diversity, and to making a positive difference in this world. Say yes to opportunities that scare you, for it is those moments of discomfort that we truly learn and grow. Let us embark on this journey together, saying yes to all that life has to offer. And finally, make an impact. Each one of us has the potential to create ripples of change, to leave a mark that will extend far beyond our high school years. We must recognize that our actions, big or small, have the power to shape our future, whether that is through acts of kindness, pursuing our passions, or standing up for what we believe in. We can make a keen difference in the lives of others. It is our responsibility to harness our talents, abilities, and unique perspectives to contribute positively to society. Remember, it's not about the scale of impact, but rather the intention and the dedication we bring to the cause that matters to us. So let us embrace this moment and seize every opportunity to make a difference, knowing that our collective efforts, no matter how small, can change the world. Together, we can be a fuel for a better tomorrow. So remember, stay curious, say yes, and make an impact. Thank you.
Thank you, Adam. Our valedictorian is Allison Snipes. Allison carried a 4.24 grade point average. Her mother is Lisa Cadez. Allison has been involved in the GM Student Corps, National Honor Society, Council of Athletics and Leadership, DECA, and Dollars for Scholars. In addition, she served as Vice President of Student Council, President of the Key Club, and Secretary of the Diversity Club. Allison's athletic accomplishments include 4 years of both varsity sideline and competitive cheer, 3 years of varsity volleyball and softball, and 1 year of varsity track. Allison has volunteered her time with the Angel Tree Project, tutored at Allendale, and participated in Safety Town. Allison's favorite high school memory was being on homecoming court, experiencing all the activities and cheering at the game. After graduation, she will be attending the University of Michigan, Ann Arbor, where she will be a member of the competitive cheer team, and she plans to major in business and then pursue a career in sports marketing. Allison Snipes is this year's valedictorian.
Good evening, family members, faculty, friends, loved ones, and classmates. And thank you for joining us for the Class of 2023 Commencement Ceremony. I stand before you this evening as the Class of 2023 valedictorian. When I found out at the beginning of high school that I had the opportunity to earn this title, I decided that I wanted it. So I worked hard for it, I sacrificed for it, and I even stressed for it. And I got it. When I sat in Mr. Baker's third hour as the top 10 salutatorian and valedictorian were announced, hearing my name felt so good for about 15 seconds. Then I thought to myself, that's it? All this work to feel like this? Looking back at how I felt, I realized I felt this way because I was alone when it happened, without the people who had supported me to get there. Of course, working hard and getting A's is important. In fact, getting A's is the only reason I'm standing up here speaking to you today. But it's not always about the accomplishment. It's about the journey and the people who were there to support you. Not a single graduate here today has done it alone, and I hope each graduate will find their own special way to express their gratitude for those who have supported them along the way. With that being said, I would like to take this opportunity to thank my amazing support system. To my teachers, coaches, classmates, and friends, thank you for the endless memories and for making the past 13 years a whole lot easier. To my grandparents at TIA, thank you for your constant support, encouragement, and love. To my little brothers, Manny and Derek, thank you for being my biggest motivation to succeed and for always being there to laugh with me. To my older brother, Jeffrey, thank you for being my best friend and for always bringing me coffee when you knew it was going to be a long night of studying. And if anyone knows me, they know I love coffee. So to Tim Hortons Ice Caps, thank you for getting me through the past 4 years. Most importantly, I want to thank the person who is my biggest inspiration and has made every sacrifice to help me succeed, my mom. Mom, you are my hero, and I couldn't have done any of this without you. Without those people, I would not be in the position I am in today, and I'm forever grateful for each of you. Now to the Class of 23. Although many of us had those days where we would rather do anything than show up to school at 7:30 a.m., I hope we can all look back on high school and be grateful for the amazing things we accomplished, the memories we made, and most importantly, the people we met. As I look into the crowd, I see the faces of the people who have shaped me into the person I am today. Whether you have been one of my best friends, a teammate, or just sat next to me in class. Even though some of us may have grown apart, the memories we have together are unforgettable, and we will all carry a piece of each other into our future lives. Although we are celebrating high school graduation, the road to this accomplishment didn't start only 4 years ago. It began in good old 2010, kindergarten, when all we wanted to do was grow up. It feels like yesterday we were the little kids watching the graduates walk through the halls. Being here today not only makes me want to slow things down, but to go back in time. Too focused on the future, we didn't realize the days of playing the floor is lava at recess or trading silly bands with our friends might just be some of the best days of our lives. Years later, we ended up in high school, having our first homecoming and making it through our first final exam. We finally thought we had high school all figured out. Then here came March 13th, 2020. And I know that everyone here is tired of hearing speeches about COVID and unprecedented times. But I think it is important to mention that during our sophomore year, our class went to school completely online without our friends and extracurricular activities, enduring some of the most challenging experiences of our lives. After what seemed like forever, we returned back to school with a junior year full of different COVID restrictions, and were expected to be leaders and build back a new normality at MHS. Although the challenges thrown at our class appeared to bring us down, they have made us all more successful individuals. Throughout our journey, we all overcame unique challenges and proved to ourselves that we can overcome anything. As we are at the threshold of our futures, I hope we each will venture through life with the same persistence, confidence, and strength. We all came in freshman year expecting a normal high school experience, something out of High School Musical, which was something we did not get. As the infamous kindergarten phrase says, you get what you get and you don't throw a fit. Luckily, we did not throw a fit with the circumstances given. We took the challenges given and made the most out of our experiences, and we should all be very proud of that. Finally, we saw the light at the end of the tunnel, having a completely normal senior year. Caught up in the moment and finally enjoying a sense of relief, none of us realized just how fast the year would fly by. Unfortunately, all good things must come to an end. At last, we were able to make it to the day we have all been dreaming about since the days of Rogers Elementary, graduation. And the journey to get here and the bond of our class has meant a lot of different things to a lot of different people. As I thought about what I wanted to say to all of you tonight, I asked people throughout school, what is one word you would use to represent our class in our journey to graduation? Here are some notable responses. Homecoming King Abdullah Alamari said, our class is family. Superintendent Mr. Bronisic said, the class of 2023 is undeniable. Class President Angelina Fitzgerald said, our class has been determined. Principal Mr. Kessel said, the class of 2023 has been resilient. My best friend Giselle Quintana said, our class has been survivors. Although the following responses effectively highlight our class's experience, the word I choose to represent our class is memorable. Not only is our class memorable in a historic aspect, as we are the last class to graduate from the current Melvinville High School building, we are memorable in the character that we have shown throughout our journey. Class of 2023, we are the definition of success. Although this chapter of our lives is over, now is just the beginning. Now is our chance to change the world and accomplish more than we ever thought was possible. At the end of the day, the final draft of this chapter of your life is merely the surface of what the audience can see. After all, your story is all about the memories, experiences, tears, losses, and wins that went behind it. Without a doubt, it is difficult to say goodbye or even see you later to the same familiar faces I have known since kindergarten. But I am beyond proud to be a witness of each of your unique stories, and I'm excited to watch each of you continue to write your own story as you go out into the world and accomplish your goals. Class of 2023, we did it. Now it is your job to continue to find your moment, seize every opportunity, and capture what is worth remembering. With that being said, I want to capture this moment. Thank you and congratulations, class of 2023.
So next, we'll bring up Board President Matthew Rader to read the statement from the Board of Education.
And now, with the legal authority vested in the Board of Education by the State of Michigan and the Michigan State Board of Education, we will hereby issue diplomas of the Melvindale Northern Island Park School District High School, which officially declared that these seniors have graduated from the high school as of the date of June 7, 2023. Will the seniors please step forward and receive your diplomas?
Allison Snipes, Adam Manassar, Angelina Fitzgerald, Sarah Abdullah, Abdullah Abdul Kareem, Amir Abdul Rab, Catherine Acuna, Adam, Hayden Adams, Amal Ahmed, Basil Ahmed, Maram Ahmed, Muad Ahmed, Musab Ahmed, Abdul Rahman Al Amri, Hana Al Amri, Khawla Al Amri, Aisha Al Ashram, Yusra Al Durani, Hamza Al Mutawakkal, Ahmad Al Naqib, Askar Al Abasi, Muad Al Afifi, Abdullah Al Umari, Layla Ali, Yasmin Ali, Nasreen Al Qadi, Hussein Al Muhsini, Khulud Al Muraisi, عبد الرحمن المريسي محمد المريسي سليم الصانع حسام الصوفي منال الصوفي عصام الثماني Gerardo Alvarez مالك اليافعي صالح اليزيدي Angelina Anderson Donovan Baker Justin Benwari Donald Barnhart Jr. Alex Beltran Jamar Bibbs Kylie Blanton Andrew Bryant Jr. Darshawn Carpenter Emily Carrion Keelan Carter Marlene Chavez James Cohn Gabriel Cuevas Donjanae Davis Jeremy Davis Noel De La Certa Maciel De La Cruz Tony Deary Jeremiah De Jesus Orlando De Jesus Glenn Doss Jr. Asia Duarte Colin Edwards Damarion Ellis Sayoun Al-Wasim Shelby Irwin Cheyenne Irwin Mirsol Escobar. Andreas Escoto Ochoa. John Ford Jr. Ariel Franson. Fabricio Fuentes. Iftikhar Ganah. Salvador Garcia Vargas. Yasser Ghalib. Jared Gonzalez. Evelyn Gonzalez. Gabriel Gonzalez. Jacob Gonzalez. Destiny Gutierrez. Andrea Guzman. Muhammad Haidara. Lucas Hammond. Farah Harhara. Ibrahim Hassan. Ashley Hendershot. David Hernandez. Hector Hernandez. Shamaya Hollenshed.
Yes, Maya.
Muad Hussein. Mariah Hughley. Abir Hussein. Ayat Ibrahim. Curtis Jackson. Eric Hauraji. Nehemiah Johnson.
Nelson Juarez Lopez Jr. Mariana Huardo Bustamante. Ryan Keller. Haley Kleeman. Aiden Large AJ. Lupita Leon. Justin Levrat. Maya Yamas. Jason Lorenzo. Joselito Lucero Nahara. Isadora Lucero Nahara. Lamia Mahdi. Malik Maqtari. Malaya Berry Hill. Ali Malah. Nidalyn Martinez. Haley McFadden. Caitlin McFadden. Jennifer Miranda Renteria. Ilham Muhammad. Nasim Muhammad. Ruqayya Muhammad. Sheikh Muhammad. Abu Bakr Muhammad. Akram Muhsin. Ahmad Muhsin. Fernanda Mendaka. Matthew Moore. Ahmed Mus'ad.